Good evening, future RAM families. My name is Mrs. Brubaker, and I'm the AVID coordinator at Rampart High School. This presentation is 5 minutes long, and within the presentation, I will discuss what AVID is, how AVID is run at Rampart, and inform you of the next steps to potentially becoming part of our AVID family. I hope you enjoy learning more about AVID as I go through this slideshow. To start, I think it is important to understand what the AVID acronym stands for. It stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, and each of those words play a crucial role in a student's success. Ultimately, in a nutshell, the goal of the AVID program is to provide students with the skills needed to excel in rigorous coursework and develop habits necessary to be a successful student in high school and beyond. And that beyond could be a community college, a four-year college, a trade school, or the military. I now want to talk to you about what AVID is and what AVID is not. AVID is a college prep program for students who will benefit from a support structure. And in AVID, that support structure is a community with the other AVID students and the AVID elective teacher. AVID is for students willing to commit themselves to rigorous coursework. Now, when I say rigorous curriculum looks different for each student. In AVID, we encourage students to challenge themselves. AVID is for students who display the individual determination necessary to be successful. Bottom line, AVID students want to be successful, they care about being a good student, and they want to try. But they may just need that little extra push and boost to reach their goals. Now, here are some things that AVID is not. AVID is not a remedial program. At Rampart, we have a plethora of different programs, and AVID is not one of our remedial programs. AVID is not a program for students with severe school problems such as truancy and discipline. Of course, AVID students are not perfect, no child is, but students who are frequently in the discipline office are not the target group for AVID. AVID is not a program for passive participants. AVID is a hands-on class where there is always something going on. You are not going to be successful in AVID by osmosis. AVID is not for students who don't do their homework. It is not a study hall. At Rampart, we have guided study hall classes, which are completely different from AVID. AVID is a real class where we do real learning. I would now like to shift the focus to what the AVID class looks like at Rampart. In the AVID elective class, students learn many valuable skills, not content like an English class or a science class, but skills that transcend to all classes they will ever take in high school and beyond. They learn study skills and test-taking strategies. They learn how to be organized. They learn how to take effective notes. They are inundated with college awareness and career awareness. They do a tremendous amount of prepping for the SAT that they will take their junior year. They get extra helpings of targeted writing instruction, and they will get reading strategies that English teachers may not have time to teach in their English classes. They learn how to ask high-level questions to get to the deeper meaning of a topic. They do a lot of group work that helps with being an effective collaborator. They learn how to manage their time. We try to provide ways to successfully avoid procrastination and make the most out of the time you have to get things done. There is not homework in AVID, okay? And this is why. The purpose of AVID is to help students be successful in their other academic classes. And if there are hours of homework piled on in AVID, that would defeat the purpose of setting kids up for success. Lastly, AVID has college tutors to assist with test preparation and understanding material. As I'm wrapping up this presentation, there are some logistics about how AVID is run at Rampart that I want you to be aware of. As a ninth grader, all of your classes will be IB MYP, just like what you had at Mountain Ridge. AVID is one of your electives, and it is on a block just like every other class. At Rampart, we have a blue day with 4 90-minute blocks, and we have a gold day with 4 90-minute blocks. So you may have AVID Blue 1, Blue 4, Gold 2, Gold 3, however it fits into your schedule. You earn a core elective credit for each semester you are enrolled in AVID. All incoming freshmen are placed in a guided study hall. However, if you are enrolled in AVID, AVID can take place of that guided study hall, or you can opt to have both AVID and a guided study hall in your schedule. A common question I get that I want to address is, if I do AVID, can I still do band or student council or choir or ROTC? And the answer is yes. We have so many options at Rampart, but our counseling staff does an amazing job of making sure that kids are able to take what they want to take. Last thing I want to talk about is the application process. Our AVID program is different in that you have to fill out an application to be enrolled in the program. We don't just schedule people into AVID. We have an application process because we want to know that you are serious about being a part of our program. I've attached an application in the AVID tile for the Freshmen Are a Fantastic Night. If AVID is something your family is interested in pursuing for the next school year, please fill out the application and email it back to me. Once I receive your application, I will be getting together with Mrs. Lawson, the 9th grade counselor, to start building your child's schedule to reflect AVID for the fall. And my email is on the screen here, but brie.brubaker@asd20.org. I hope this presentation was informative for you and gave you a basic understanding of what AVID is. I have also placed a frequently asked questions about AVID in the AVID tile, so feel free to reference that as well. Also, if you would like to speak with me more about AVID and the possibility of your child enrolling in AVID for the next school year, please don't hesitate to reach out and email me. Take care.